Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily News Brief. We just got breaking news that Israel has retrieved the body of last Israeli hostage from Gaza, and that was the sticking point for reopening the Rafah crossing. And Russia and Ukraine, they had peace talks in Abu Dhabi recently, trilateral talks, Russian, Ukrainian and the US side. This happened for the first time, and my colleague Rahul was in Ukraine recently. I will ask him about his experience, expectation of Ukrainians there, and how are they coping with the weather without electricity.
Thanks, Aslam. Certainly, as you mentioned already, the trilateral summit it can't be underestimated in terms of its value. It is certainly a very, very important meeting when it comes to the peace deal. However, what happens is the future of eastern Ukraine that remains a sticking point. And let's remember, like a few months ago, when Zelensky had met with Donald Trump, the issues around where the peace deal stands, all those issues still remain. And that's exactly what's being discussed, what's being essentially deliberated in Abu Dhabi, or were deliberated in Abu Dhabi. What we do know is there is going to be yet another round of talks. What that suggests is a peace deal is still in the making, that it's still quite far away. But this does seem like a first step in the right direction. At least that's what a lot of Ukrainians hope at this point.
And we see Russian attacks on the Ukrainian energy power plants and all that. How are the people there, regular Ukrainians, coping with this sub-zero temperature as it's the harsh winter now?
Oh, and absolutely. And it's been incredible to see. We were impacted by it ourselves. We were talking about negative, it was negative 20 the day I left Ukraine, or the day I left Kiev. And in temperatures like that, there are entire housing complexes that were fully blacked out, didn't have any power, no heating whatsoever. What we did see earlier today is the city and the government are trying to set up these tents to help people to essentially survive this winter. But what's clear is that Russia is using the winter as a weapon of war. There are many discussions about the legality of that, but Russia says that they only target military sites, but we saw this ourselves. They did target a number of residential buildings, a number of energy infrastructures, and these are power plants just scattered in different parts of the city that powers millions and millions of homes. And attacking even one of those has a really deep and dire impact on nearly half the city, for instance. And that's the situation that we've seen, and Kiev is still at the